Welcome back, everybody. In this video, we're going to be checking out the Campark TC17 solar panel tilt security camera slash trail camera. So I've actually got a camera that's been out now for a couple days, and I've been testing it out on the food plot up there, and so far this is a sweet camera. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I'll show you what comes inside, and then we'll talk about it, and I'm going to show you on my phone exactly how it works. Okay, so the first thing when you open it up, you've got your data SIM card right here. This is from EIOT Club, EIOT Club, and I actually have a discount code in the link below to these SIM cards. So if you want to activate this SIM card, you can use my discount code and get a good deal. There's all kinds of different data plans that you can choose from. It's really simple. The number is right here on the back of the card to activate. You put the number in and then you pick the plan that you want. Very simple. It doesn't have to be AT&T or Verizon. It's a 4G network, so it goes off any tower that it can get. Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile. Okay, so here's your user's manual. And the first thing you have on top is your solar panel. And then you have your solar panel attachment right there. This top traverses any way that you want, so you can get that right into the sun. You have a strap to connect your camera, and you have a mount that you can also use to connect the camera. This is your USB charging port. And this is the camera mount. So you can take two screws and screw this into a post or a building or a tree if you wanted to. And then this camera actually, let's get the camera out of here. So this camera actually sets up just like this. And then this slides right in the back, just like that, as your camera mount. So then if you want to take the camera off, you just pop the camera off. There's four little tiny screws in the side that hold it in place right here. Okay, so you have your antennas that you can adjust however you want right here on each side. I just left them right in the position they're in. You have a protective covering on your lenses and whatnot. Right here in the bottom of the camera, you open this flap up and you have your SD card slot, and then you have your SIM card slot right here in the bottom. And it does not come with an SD card, so you have to use an SD card of some sort. I'm actually going to go ahead and take these protective coverings off here. Right here is your charging port and your on and off switch. So you're going to want to get it fully charged right away. That pops right open, and that's also where you connect your solar panel cord to that right there. And that's everything that comes with it. I'll go ahead and get this set up for you so it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm over here close to the camera so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing here. So I've got my SIM card right here, which actually goes in facing this way. Goes into that little slot right there until it clicks. So I'll use this card to, just like that. So we're clicked in. Right here is the SD card. Goes in facing, actually facing down like that. Okay, so that just clicked in. So the next thing we're going to do is connect this camera to my phone. I already put in my data plan on the SIM card, so the SIM card is turned on and ready to go. So now we're going to go onto this camera right here, and we're going to attach this camera right to the app. Okay, so this is the app that you want to download. It's called Yukon. So I'm going to click on the app, and that's the camera that I already have attached. So I'm going to say add device, set up 4G device.
Insert a SIM card. Install the camera, install the antenna, then power on the device. The blue LED will light up after about 1 minute. Click Next.
Okay, so it says power on the device, so you're gonna hit this button right here. Just powered it on. You're gonna see this red light is gonna blink and then it's gonna turn blue, and once it turns blue you hit next on the app. Okay, so it's showing now that the device is connected to the network. We're gonna hit next on the app now.
Scan the QR code on the camera to connect to your phone.
Okay, so then we scan this code. And just like that, the camera is now connecting to my app on my phone.
Enter the camera name and address. Using default name and address can go to the next step directly.
Okay, so we're gonna call this one gas well. Let's call it red brush food plot. Finish.
Camera installed successfully. Fully charge the camera at first use.
Okay, so now once we click on the camera, we should be seeing her just like that. We're in business. So I want to show you guys the camera that I already have set up and how cool and user-friendly this app is. So you're going to go to back, gas well piece plot, which is the plot that I've got the camera on. It's loading. Okay, so there's a live view of the plot right there, and I'm going to go from SD up here in the corner to HD. Okay, so now we're in HD. Let's go ahead and make full screen so you guys can see it better. Now let's traverse the camera across the whole food plot. So I'm hitting this button right here. Oh, there's a deer actually. So we can actually zoom in on the deer. Let's go ahead and turn to the right and see if there's anything else out in the plot. Okay, so it doesn't look like, oh yeah, there's another deer out there. There's a deer right there in the far part of the plot. So if you want to start recording, all you do is press this button right there and it'll record real time what you're seeing and then save it straight to your album. Recording saved to your album, or if you want to take a photo, you can do that right there. Or if you see like a bear in your corn and you don't want the bear in your corn, you hit this little button right there and yell, and the bear will go running. It'll record your voice in real time on the camera and freak everything out. I actually did that with a bear this summer on my Keen Ranger PT camera, and then it decided to come after the camera even more. It was intrigued by it. So if you want to zoom in, you just hit this button right here to zoom, and it'll zoom right in on whatever you're looking at. Let's go to the left here and see if that deer's still over there. That's too close to, yep, there's the deer. It's a little too close to the pole over there, so we'll zoom back out. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video with footage that I took from this afternoon. It's actually saved to my album here, so I'll show you the footage from the camera. Overall, this is a really sweet camera. This is just like the Ranger PT. I'm gonna put a link in the description below if you guys wanna check them out. I would definitely recommend them. I'm gonna finish this video with footage I got today off the camera. Thanks for watching, everybody. I did want to mention, this is a video that I took right from the app itself. I pressed record, and then when I was done recording, I hit the record button and it saved it to my video album. Obviously, this is in 1080p. This is not in 2K. So the 2K video will be saved to the actual mini SD card that's inside the camera. So obviously, the quality on the SD card will be much better than the quality you're seeing right now, because this was just saved through the app. I mean, you can obviously see everything just fine. There's a nice buck in the back of the cornfield right there feeding, and there's quite a few does running around. But you can kind of track them, obviously, by traversing the turret of the camera. I turn it back to the right here in a little while and watch this deer that's coming up go from left to right. It's pretty darn cool camera. It'll be perfect for monitoring the food plots. I'm going to have one of these in each food plot, and I can monitor it, 24/7, anytime. So there won't ever be deer in any of the food plots that I don't know about, which is pretty cool. That buck right there might be in a world of trouble when my grandfather climbs up into that tree stand this weekend. Looking forward to that. But I'll put a link in the description to this camera if you guys are interested. Feel free to check them out. Appreciate everybody watching.